Hello, well it's the Wednesday after the festival, so we're all suffering from post-Glastonbury blues, which is a bit sad. I can't believe it's all over already. I just thought I would show you the stuff I bought this year. I always go a bit mad with shopping at Glastonbury Festival, and I normally get quite a lot, but this year in particular, well, I've recently lost weight, about almost 3 stone, so I was sort of particularly treating myself to clothes that wouldn't normally fit me, and so, well, here's what I got. There's a vintage store, and I cannot remember the name of it, but if you know Glastonbury Festival, say you're in the Avalon field facing down the hill, then there's this little vintage store just to the left. You just go through the hedge at the bottom left of the Avalon field, and there's a vintage store just there. Me and my daughter Rain spent ages in there, and I do love velvet. All my curtains in this house are vintage velvet curtains, and I was, just the colours, they're just so beautiful and so soft. So, and it says vintage. A lot of vintage stores at festivals are just second hand, really. I doubt these are, I mean, how old is something before it's classified as vintage? 80s, 90s now? I've got a feeling, I suppose this could be 90s. Anyway, I'll put it on. It's still a little bit small. I still might all in the air to get it on. And it's originally Marks and Spencer's. Yeah, see, I mean, I could tie it up there with the ribbon. I've just realised, there we are. It's alright, like that. There are hooks on it so that when I get a little bit thinner, I'm nearly there, I can hook it up. But oh, it just feels gorgeous. And this cost me, the label is still on it. It's just this gorgeous sort of mushroom colour. I don't know how else you'd think to describe this colour. That was £15. Autograph, Marks and Spencer's. And silk, viscose, all of the, I've got 3. I thought I ought to choose between them, and in the end I couldn't. So I've got 3 velvet tops, jackets really, and all 3 are a silk viscose mix, which is so soft. I looked it up yesterday to find out how much it costs to buy, and you're looking at about £20 a metre. So, not cheap fabric. So I don't know how much these things cost new. So this one, again, a gorgeous, gorgeous colour, sort of this rich purple, which when I looked at it in under tungsten light, it looked sort of chocolate brown, but it's more this sort of plummy purple. Gorgeous. Oh, I always get nervous when the traffic slows down outside. I think somebody's about to knock on the door. Anyway, so the label on this is, how would you say that? Précis Petite, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't know that label. Right, it was £14. Another silk viscose jacket. I think I'm not a fan of shoulder pads, so I'm going to take the shoulder pads out. And it's got, I won't be bothered to do it all now, but I really liked it. It's really nice. Ta-da, ta-da. That's that one. Sorry, I ought to speed up. I've got more to show you. I won't put everything on. Just these, because these are nice and easy to quickly put over the top. Right, this one is Country Casuals, which I recognise. It's familiar, Country Casuals. I don't know what shop that is. No, it doesn't say. This one was £15. And I just saw this and I just thought, Christmas, I have to have this for Christmas. It's a bit tight on the arms actually, but it's got lovely velvet covered buttons as well. I won't bother doing it all up. And it's quite circusy. I like the buttons and the short sleeves. I thought it was, yeah, reminded me of circuses and Christmas. So what more can you ask for? Get it off my sleeve, my arms. Right, on to more. The rest of it is new stuff. Yeah, no, I won't put it all on. So this, I feel like I was a bit ripped off with this one because it is faded. And I don't mind faded fabric. Look, I don't know if you can see that in the light. All across here is faded. And across the back here. And if I'd properly noticed that, see, this is the thing. When you're buying from a stall under a gazebo or a marquee type stall, you can't always see these things. You should always take them out into the proper daylight before you buy. So I'm a bit annoyed that I paid full price for this. It wasn't cheap either. It was £27, which I think is a bit steep for this top, but I did love it. And like I said, I went in a spendy mood. Excuse me. Oh, I've got the most horrible cold. I felt it coming before the festival and I thought, oh my god, please don't hit while I'm at the festival. And I think when you're busy, your brain can sort of put it off. And then on Sunday lunchtime, I suddenly thought, no, I'm ill. And then the last couple of days, I really felt bad. I think when you're so busy, your immune system can't manage it. Anyway, so this isn't labelled, made in India. And there were actually quite a few stalls in Glastonbury that had things like this. And the wraparound skirt, which I'll show you next. Yeah, it's a really cute top. I really like it, and it's obviously, you know, I like circusy clothes, so. And yes, you may be asking, why don't you make it yourself? And yes, I could make something like this myself, but it's just nice when you don't have to do things for yourself. It's nice for someone else to do it. Plus, I always think that I should be making stuff to sell. I should be trying to earn a living, not using my time to make things for myself. That's a bit odd. Right, so there's that. This is the wraparound one, which, no, they don't really go together. Again, a bit more money than I probably would have spent. This was £25. Again, not labelled. And this is making me want to get a popper machine, a proper popper machine, you know, just pull a lever and it does it. But a really cute wraparound sort of hip, move back a bit, sort of hip, not really, yeah, hip skirt really, and it comes with a cute little attachment purse, which is quite sweet, and I like the brass hardware on it there, and I like the layers on it. And yeah, again, it's quite similar to the stuff I make. I've made quite a lot of wraparound skirts that are quite similar to this, and actually it's inspired me to make more because I really do love it, but I need to get some decent poppers. Ah, this one's got a label on it. Now this stall, this name is the Festivalorium. That was the name of the stall. I don't know if they made this design or not, because I did see these, again, like the other top I showed you, at quite a few stalls. So I don't know if that's their design or whether they're just very similar. I don't want to suggest anything if I'm wrong. But that's the name of the stall I got it from. Whether it's their design, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll do a little close up, do the fabrics, the laces. That's cool. Right, move on, faster, faster. Rosa Bloom, you know I love Rosa Bloom. I had the complete bloomers and vest outfit on one day and I had the sparkly shorts on the other day. Well, I went in their stall just to see if there was anything else I wanted and could afford. And they had these tweed blue. I'm so happy. I saw these last year at Glastonbury and I really wanted them. I kept thinking, should I go back for them? I thought they might fit, they might not fit. And they didn't come onto the website, didn't come onto the Rosa Bloom website, and they had them at the stall. Aren't they gorgeous? Tweed bloomers. I absolutely love them. And they were in the sale at £32, which I thought was not bad for this sort of quality. Yeah, very happy. Again, close up on the fabric. Very cool. I'm gonna wear this with, like, I don't know, it would go at my top now that I'm wearing it. It's tea stained. I need to dye this black, I think. The tea stain didn't do very well. Like peachy tops, cream tops, black, it would go with anything. But I could totally style this up in a quite cool steampunk way, which I'm looking forward to wearing, which I haven't worn yet.